Welcome to this quick introduction to Google Classroom. To access Google Classroom, type classroom.google.com in the address bar, or click the waffle and click the Classroom icon. If this is your first time logging in, be sure to select I am a teacher. In my Google Classroom homepage, you will see I have several classes already created. To create your first class, click the plus sign and select Create a Class. You will then enter in any pertinent information for your class that you are creating. There is an option to have this auto-rostered, but you will be able to select if you want to accept or reject the auto-rostered classes in the fall. For this video, we will take a look at my Sandbox class. We'll take a look at different features and settings that you may find useful as you navigate creating your own Google Classroom. This first page is called the Stream. This is what students see when they first log in. You can customize the image header. I've created a custom header using Canva. You'll notice here the quick links. This is where you can add a custom link for a tool that you want students to access one time for a class period, or you may choose to add a quick link to something like your daily agenda where students can access it quickly and easily. The Meet link is for you to generate a meeting link. I will show you later how you can turn off the setting where students can also create a meeting link. The class code is how you will have your students added to your class. You can preload your students, however that can be time consuming. Simply click to display your special code for your class and students can be added. You can also copy an invite link. In the upcoming section, this will show all students their upcoming work. All upcoming work can also be seen in the Google Calendar. Upper elementary students through high school can learn to use their Google Calendar to organize and prioritize their workload. All right, let's talk about some of the class settings. In the top right corner, you will see the settings wheel. You can update or change any of the class details from when you initially created it. You also have a few general pieces here. Managing invite codes can be turned on or off. You can come and get your invite link, see your class code, or display your class code from here. Stream and classwork. I would recommend that you start the year with only teachers can post or comment. There may be times where you want students to only comment, and in some unique cases, you may want students to be able to make a post and comment. Classwork on the stream. I prefer hiding the notifications. When you show condensed notifications or show the attachments and details, it does become a bit cluttered. So I prefer the hidden notifications. And I would also recommend turning off this toggle so that students do not see your deleted items. Next year, you will want to toggle on confirming Guardian access. You can do this for just this class or all classes. I'm going to select just this class at this time. Here is an important place to turn off students' ability to manage the Google Meet link. When you turn it off, it is no longer visible to students. This section is very important and you will want it to match anything that we have in Progress Book. Grading periods and grading scales, drafting grades for missing assignments, grade calculation, and grade categories. You will want those to match what you have set up in Progress Book because there is a way to sync your Google Classroom gradebook right into Progress Book. Once you're finished, click Save. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the stream and some of its use cases. You may want to have a welcome video. I created my own welcome video using Google Vids. So if you want to announce something to your class, you can simply type your announcement. You can add from Google Drive, you could add a YouTube video, you can upload a file, add a link, or use some of the add-ons. I created a Google Vid within my Drive and uploaded it from here. This is what it looks like. Right now, it just plays a video, but I can add, if I would like, a voiceover in Google Vids. More to come on Google Vids another time. You can also just have a very simple welcome message. You could also link in here any class agendas that would be quick and easy for students to access. All right, let's talk about classwork. Classwork is where students will spend the majority of their time to find their lesson content and resources. Topics. This is how you will organize using what you maybe did in Schoology as folders or units. So I have all of my topics created. Students will then be able to click into a topic to see more about that activity. In the General Classwork tab, this is where you will create your assignments. You will always start here and click Create and select Assignment, Quiz Assignment, Question, Material, or Reuse Post. Reuse Post is helpful if you've already created one course that you will use to feed all of the others. And of course, you can create a topic. So if I wanted to create a material, I would give it a title and a description and add any of the attachments. You'll notice here with Create, you can create something right within Google Classroom, and Google Vids has been added for you there. This is where you will update the topic. So if this material would be a part of the math practice, I would want to change that topic here. So for this, I am going to put sample, and now I am going to show you can post, schedule, or save your draft. Schedule is if you don't want this to come out until middle of next week, but you're working on it during your planning time. You can tell exactly what day and what time you want that to be scheduled, and then it will auto post it, and this is what it looks like here on your classwork page. So you know you have in fact scheduled it, and it will, like I said, auto schedule. Okay, let's move on here really quickly so I can show you a mock assignment that I've created. For example, with guided notes, I have added this guided notes guide, and it will make a copy for every student. So once I added that, I selected each student will get a copy. This means it will name that document for the students, and it will be there ready for them to add their knowledge to show what they know. Over here on the right, you can custom select a due date, a topic. You can set your grading category, give it a certain number of points, or make it ungraded. Select the grading period, add a rubric, or even check for plagiarism. Once you have added everything you'd like to your assignment, you will click Save. In an upcoming post, you will learn about practice sets. Practice sets are a way to generate a more personalized and interactive worksheet experience. Okay, that is the general overview of Google Classroom and how you can create different assignments and topics. You can also add a Google form and make that into a quiz. So I will show you what that looks like there. I have pre-created my quiz, and under my settings, you'll notice that if I make this a quiz, I can assign point values and set answers to automatically provide feedback, but I can also put this into locked mode. It does not have to be your traditional quiz to put it into locked mode. If you're just doing a quick check, maybe a quick formative assessment, but you don't want students to be able to open other tabs while they're working on this particular assignment, you can put it into locked mode and students will not be able to open up any additional tabs when they are working in this particular Google form. All right, I think we've covered just about everything in this quick overview. In videos to come, we will talk about how you will add textbooks to your Google Classroom. Historically, I have sent out this document for your online textbook setup, and right now it says Schoology. You do not have to add your textbooks into Google Classroom for the 25-26 school year. However, if you would like to, that information will be linked here in the teacher directions for setup and access. I will add an extra section there for Google Classroom. Likewise, for things that are rostered through Clever, you will also be able to quickly and easily add those assignments right into Google Classroom. Nearly every application we use in Forest Hills has a quick add to Google Classroom feature. Hopefully this video has helped you to understand how to get started. Take it slow next year. You can work unit by unit, quarter by quarter, whatever is going to work for you. And as always, we will be putting out additional information to help you with Google Classroom. This is just a quick getting started video. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us, techhelp@foresthills.edu.